everyone, it's me, Hopefully Skinny, and it's been, I think, about 3 weeks since my last update. So I've been hesitant to do this video for a couple of reasons. One of them is kind of to address the weight gain that I had in the past 6 or 7 months, which for me has been significant and frightening. There's a lot of feelings that go into weight gain, a lot of old sense of self-hate and confusion and disappointment in myself, and I just kind of hesitated to talk about it because in some ways I feel like I'm starting my journey over because of the weight gain, even though I'm not nearly as heavy as I was when I started out. It's still significant, and it is affecting me emotionally and physically in some ways. So even though I still try to be active, the weather up here is kind of different, and so I'm used to just being able to go out whenever and ride my bike, or I had a set support system where I could go do things with my friends. I feel kind of isolated here, and I don't have my family here, or I don't have any friends here. I just kind of have my boyfriend, and boy, he's amazing, and I don't regret my choice moving here. It has had some negative effects, and it's nothing to do with him. It has everything to do with my personality and how I deal with stress and how I process things. So being almost 3 years out of surgery, coming up in July, it'll be 3 years, I can pretty much eat almost anything I want other than fatty foods because I've had my gallbladder removed. And so that makes when I get stressed or lonely or frustrated or hurt or upset, that I can go back to food now, because I can't eat as much all in one sitting. I can definitely graze throughout the day, and my body just isn't set up for the excessive eating, or eating more calories than 1,200 calories a day. So there's that. So I never believed that weight loss surgery was the fat, like the fat fairy, I don't know, if you're a fat chick, you always have this dream that there's like a fairy or God or something that will come down and wave the skinny wand, and all of a sudden you're skinny, I never believed that. I mean, I don't know, when I was younger I did, but as I got older I realized that any weight loss I had was going to have to be through me, and through my own strength and my own power and my own capabilities, my own willpower, I guess. I think I've said that already, but anyways, ambition. And I had that for 2 years plus, and I was doing great. And I think it is rather interesting that your environment and the people around you, or lack of, can affect the success in your weight loss. And no one's responsible for it. I'm not saying that at all. I'm just saying, for me, definitely being isolated, I feel very much like how I was when I was at my heaviest. Even though I had people around me then, I still felt very alone, and like no one understood me, and they didn't understand what I was going through. And I feel that way now, not because of my weight, just because I kind of don't really have anyone here, and I mean, other than my boyfriend, and he's amazing, but, you know, he works, and he can't be with me all the time, and I mean, he just doesn't have the time, and even if he did have the time, it's not healthy for that. So, kind of, I feel like an alien dropped into another planet. And the weather is, for California, don't get me wrong, Washingtonians, it's miserable here for me. Like, it is like 2 weeks away from June, and in Sacramento it's in the 90s and people have the air conditioning on and they're hot. And here I'm bundled up. Like, I'm still wearing leggings and boots and sweaters, and, you know, dragging the heater in here to turn on because I'm cold. And I'm simply not used to that. And I mean, once again, not an excuse. Gym is different really here. I'm trying to like the gym that I go to. It's really hard. It's not what I'm used to, and I'm very much a creature of habit, so I was hoping to find something that had the same vibe as California Family Fitness, and you know, it doesn't. I miss my best friend. You know, I miss going over there whenever, you know, I missed her or needed an extra boost, or a friend. You know, I miss my neighborhood. I miss, you know, so many things, and it takes a very, very, very strong person to leave everything behind and start new. And I knew it wasn't going to be easy, like, logically, but when I made the decision to move up here, I thought, you know, I'll have my boyfriend, and, you know, and I make friends super easy, and, you know, this is going to be great. And I work from home, and it's difficult to make friends when you work at home. So I was jamming that. But I have kind of made a few connections through the gym, and I'm excited about that. And the people there, I found this new app. I don't remember what it's called, but it's strictly for friends. Like, they actually have filters on it, so if they think that you're flirting, they actually won't send a message to the person that you're talking to. And trust me, one time they thought I was flirting, and I wasn't flirting at all. Actually, one of the people I was talking to is a small engines pilot, and he sent me a photo of the landscape that he took while he was flying. And I typed it, I was like, oh, that's so pretty. And I thought that I was flirting with him because I said the landscape was pretty. But so I do like that there's a strong filter, because I'm not looking to flirt. I'm not looking for a boyfriend. I'm looking for possibly girlfriends, you know, to go out and hang out and share a glass of wine with, and get our toes done, and, you know, go see that scary movie that my boyfriend won't go see with me. So there's that. But one of the other reasons why I'm making this video is to update on the next leg of the journey for the second half of my surgery. So I did my blood work, and this is good and bad. The good thing is I'm still diabetic. I'm still diabetes free. My blood pressure is good. My cholesterol is good. Like, my bad cholesterol is slightly higher. It's in the normal side, but it's high on the normal side. So my doctor's like, I'm not gonna put you on medication for that. It's normal, you know, like, losing a little bit more weight will, you know, take care of it. So my insurance was just like, well, I'm still significantly overweight, where my BMI is really overweight. But she was concerned that because I didn't have any other health factors, because I had the surgery, that maybe they wouldn't approve me. So when I went there today, this morning, I went there for my shoulder, after I had when they were pulling me onto the gurney, when I had my, off the gurney onto the surgery table, when I had my, my gallbladder removed, they kind of pulled on my arm, and since then my shoulder has been hurting, like, right here. Like, right here, and it like radiates into my collarbone and down in my elbow. And finally went to the doctor for it, and she said that I tore a muscle right here that's connecting my shoulder to my collarbone, and that's why I have pain, and I haven't been able to sleep at night, and it just hurts. I wake up, with it hurting, and so because of the VSG, I can't have any anti-inflammatories because it will give me serious heartburn and ulcers. So she prescribed a topical cream, and I have to go to physical therapy for that. So so I'll be doing that. Getting back to basics is going to be difficult. Like, I kept trying, I keep falling off, and it's not about giving up, because going back to basics when you've fallen off is not something simple. It's not something that you just pick up the next day and do. It's a slow getting back on the horse. You just don't jump on it and right away. It's, you kind of have to start walking, and, then you trot, then all that good stuff. But I will say, I have found something really good, which I'm sure you guys have seen. This is green tea with ginseng, and it's Arizona. And the reason why I brought it out is because with VSG or bariatrics, they tell us we can't have any more than 5 grams of sugar, and we shouldn't have any calories from our drink. And one of the things that is absolutely killing me is why I do love water. I get tired of water, desperately tired of water. And so some of my calories is coming from drinks, which they'll tell you that in pre-op, that a lot of people will go back from drinking water and low-calorie drinks to higher calorie drinks. And I think that's part of my reason is that I love lemonade because it's not carbonated. I still can't do carbonation because carbonation will hurt my stomach. So I stay away from carbonated drinks that like lemonades or fruit punches or anything that's not carbonated. I will gravitate towards. But those have really high sugar content, calorie content. Excuse me, it's really late here, but this has no calories and only 1 gram of sugar, which for the longest time my go-to drink other than water was Rockstar Recovery, because it had 5 grams of sugar and no calories, I believe, and it was amazing, but I was drinking a lot of them, so I had to stop drinking those. So yeah. So that's kind of my update. I wonder if anyone else can relate with the weight gain and the struggle with your self-esteem when the weight gain comes. I know that I talked briefly to my boyfriend about the weight, and he will never come out and say that it bothers him, but I can tell that it does. And I know he loves me anyway and all that good stuff, and but it bothers me that it bothers him, and it kind of shouldn't, because I was a lot thinner when I first met him, and he didn't meet a really fat girl, and kind of gained more weight while we were dating. So I've kind of struggling with that too. And how do I feel about it? How do I want to respond to it? Do I acknowledge it? Do I not acknowledge it? Like, what do I do? I can't turn to food for that. Like, I shouldn't be turning to food for any of it, but like I said, food's an old comfort, an old friend, or an old enemy in this case, and I keep turning to it. So what's your advice? And maybe if you guys are in the Washington area, do you know any areas that are supportive for bariatric patients? So thanks for watching, and I appreciate it, and hopefully oh yeah, so I got sidetracked. So when I went to the doctor today to talk about the arm, I got a piece of paper that tells me, let me see if I can find it. I did. Ta-da! This is my referral. I know you can't see it, but see, referral right there. That's my referral. All backwards, but anyways. So right now it's pending authorization from my insurance, and I called them today like 3 times because I wasn't going to give up, and they got back to me fairly fast because I literally called them and made it really quick, and then realized I didn't leave my name, so I called them again, and then when I hung up, I realized I didn't give them my birthday, my social security, like any information where they can look me up. So I had to call back and give them my identification number, my birthday, and all that good stuff. And she told me to call her back on Monday morning, and I should have an answer to whether or not they approve me. Now, I'm not going to give up if they don't approve me, because I don't roll with that. So I will continue to go back to my doctor. I didn't talk too much about other issues that I had, like joint pain or the excessive heartburn that I had, like really bad heartburn. Like for me, I have heartburn every night. Like I eat Tums like they're candy. So I will build another case another way if I have to get the surgery. I still am a very, very long ways off. I'm still over 100 pounds, from a healthy weight for me. That's hopefully I'll be doing a video on Monday with like, woohoo, I got in type thing. I did also call, I guess I didn't know where they referred me to, but when they give me the referral, I am referred to University of Washington Medical Center, and so I have their number and their address, so I actually called them before I called Melina, because I called Melina and got a weird message or something. So I called the bariatric department in University of Washington Medical Center, and they have my information and stuff, and they said they'll be looking for my referral. So I will hopefully know Monday or Tuesday. So till then, bye. And I hope the other side of surgery is bright for you as it has been for me, because even though there's weight gain, I would not have traded any of my experiences for the world. So there's that. And remember, if you're trying to diet or an exercise routine, please talk to your healthcare professional, because if it sounds too good to be true, chances it are. So be happy, healthy, and safe. Until next time, bye.